Okay, so I'm sure you guys have already read the title of the video, and I know you're confused about what I'm talking about with Xenoverse 3, and I am still upset about it, but I've actually made a startling discovery about Xenoverse 3, and I want you to watch the trailer, and it's something that everyone should have caught on to, but I'm the only one who's noticed this, and it proves the point of the video. This game does not have CAC, it does not have create a character, and I'm going to prove it with the trailer itself. I don't need a source, I don't need an inside guy at Bandai Namco. I'm just gonna play the trailer, and I want you to notice what I've noticed. Let's watch it, let's go ahead and play it. I want you to keep your eyes peeled, let's watch. We open up, age 1000. Of course, we got the only voice acted character doing an annoying hum, whatever. And nobody cares about this. Well, I'm gonna let it play. I want you, keep your eyes peeled. Pay attention. Have you noticed it yet? Keep on watching, keep your eyes peeled. You should have noticed it by now. But I'm gonna let it keep going. I want you to really pay attention. Okay, so you notice this cutscene, and we're gonna come back to this later, but you notice this cutscene is not using in-game graphics. This is a actual animated cutscene, okay? So we'll come back to this later, but this is actually important. But keep your eyes peeled. I want you to keep paying attention. This is very important. I promise you this has a point, and this is gonna be the smoking barrel in all of this. Again, it's important. This is animated. This is not in-game graphics. This is animated. It is very crucial to what I'm going to say. Okay, we see the Great Saiyaman transformation. I'm only letting the whole thing play so nobody can say, but you skipped the part. I'm letting it play so that nobody can say anything. Notice the setting here. Notice what's absent. Notice what I want you, because it's some things that you're not seeing that prove my point. Okay, so we're back to in-game graphics. We got Brett here, and we got the stand-in player character. And that term player character is very important. So you should have noticed it by now, but I'm gonna let it keep on playing. Again, this is very important. It's building. I'm telling you, when I say what I say, you're going to be in denial, but you'll have no choice but to accept what I'm about to say. Oh yeah, you call yourself Xenoverse 3. That's not what you are. There's another title that would be appropriate. Okay, so we get to the last part here of you waking up in this bedroom or whatever. Again, I'm letting it play out for formalities. I don't want anyone to say that I skipped over anything, that I tried to hide or obscure anything. I want everyone to watch every single bit of this, because when I say what I have to say, it is the smoking barrel. You won't be able to deny me anymore. Okay, so we look out into the city. Yet again, we've seen several shots of the entire city, and you should have noticed the absence of something by now. Okay, we're letting it play out, Bulma, whatever. Okay, that's the end of it. All right. So, if you paid attention, okay, to every last bit of that, and this confirms what I say about this not having create a character and why they keep on using the term player character instead of create a character or created character, right? If you go through this entire trailer, I want you to notice that you didn't see any other created character races of characters in this game except humanoid characters. So that means Earthling Saiyan. You didn't see not one other. You see a Namekian, but that's Piccolo. He does not count. You don't see a custom created Namekian. You don't see a male Majin, female Majin. You don't see a Frieza race character. You don't see any of them anywhere in any of these city settings, whether you're talking about animated or in-game graphics. I mean, we could watch it again, but that was the purpose of me watching the entire thing. If you kept your eyes peeled, you can play it as many times as you want to. Nowhere in the city, nowhere in the background, you didn't see any other avatar races of characters in this game. In this cutscene, whether it was animated or in-game footage, you didn't see I don't want you to say anything. You did not see not a one, okay? And the fake celebrity pop star singing a song, that doesn't count. That's a fixed character, right? That's obviously someone famous, who probably end up being a bad person of the game and whatnot. We don't care. I'm talking about you didn't see them put any other races of characters. It's all humans. All Saiyans are humans, right? For a game that's supposed to be promoting created character and custom character, you would think they would have a male Majin, female Majin. They would have a Namekian, a Frieza race. So, go ahead and hold that L. I don't want to hear anything you got to say. Just say GG. Just say GG. Say GG, because you did not see not one frame, not 1 millisecond of none. And before you say it, Xenoverse 2 had it in the opening. You saw all the different varieties of characters, animated, by the way, because they wanted to make sure that you knew these are all created characters. This is what this game is about. This is not Xenoverse 3. I said it before and I'm right, okay? So they're only putting the title Xenoverse 3 on here for marketing purposes, so they will sell to idiots, right? But the more appropriate term for this game and what it actually is Dragon Ball Time Stranger. Okay, so I play Digimon Time Stranger. So when I began to notice this, it all began to click. This is just another Time Stranger game where you have two characters. So basically you have the investigator in Digimon Time Story or Time Stranger, right? And you can name that character, you know, your main character you go around collecting Digimon with. You can also have the option of male or female. You can play the story however you want with a male or female, but it does not change the story. You're just the hero of the story. And again, you don't have created character options. You can change your outfit a little bit, but you can't customize the character. They're locked. They're going to have the hairstyle. They're going to have the appearance. You're going to have all that. And that's crucial because you notice in that animated cutscene where Buddy popped out his watch and he started talking to Bulma, you notice, let me go over here. Do we have to scroll back a little bit? I want you to notice that this was an animated cutscene. That's why I said this particular scene was very important, because they made sure that you see Brett here. He's not really important, but you see both options. You see your male player character and your female player character and the other the Gamma 1, right? But this is important because regardless of who you play, the other one will still be there. Whether they have an impactful role or not, doesn't matter. You got both options there. So they were covering all their bases. And this is crucial to the story because if you had the ability to pick other races of characters, don't you think they would be here? You can't alter this though. This is probably a point in the story where you can't change their outfits, because obviously you'll probably be able to change what they're physically wearing on them, but you won't be able to change their appearance. Their appearance is locked, so they're gonna have this hairstyle, they're gonna have the eyes, whatever, but you'll probably have limited customization in what they're actually wearing on their bodies. But this is animated, so this is probably an early part of the game where you can't customize your appearance anyway, so it doesn't matter. You're just gonna be rocking the standard default clothes. Again, I've cracked the case. I'm the greatest detective, Batman. Here we go. There you go. This is not Xenoverse 3. This is Dragon Ball Time Stranger, but we wanted to use the Xenoverse name to make sales, so here you go. That's what this is. This is not a Xenoverse game. And they're not gonna tell you this, right? They're gonna keep on using that terminology, player character, because again, this is not someone you created. This is why they put so much emphasis on the fact that Akira Toriyama created this character. You can name him whatever you want, right? So that's why I say, oh, we haven't revealed the names yet, because you can name the character. You're just basically naming your account, just like you can name the character in Digimon Story Time Stranger. And regardless, the company has names that they call the characters when they want to promote the game, but when you play this game, you can name them whatever. Now, this is going to be disastrous because this game is going to have they don't care if it lives long. I can already tell that, but I'm telling you, because you don't have creative character options like Xenoverse 2, this game is not going to last long. It's not going to last. It's people who want to create their actual own characters, they're not going to take to this. This is not Xenoverse. This is Time Stranger with Dragon Ball rapping. This is crazy. But again, you can watch this trailer as many times as you want to. You will not find a male Majin, female Majin, Namekian, or Frieza race characters in any setting. And don't tell me, well, they were hiding them, but you can't. You're done. Hang it up, little buddy. You're done. I'm right. This is not, I don't care what they named it. This is not Xenoverse. You do not have the ability to create a character. You're basically just editing whatever Bandai has provided for you, or in this case, what Akira Toriyama provided for you with John and Jane 1000. There you go. I solved the mystery. You're getting a piece of crap time. I like Digimon Story Time Stranger, but that's Digimon. For this to be Xenoverse 3, you get less creative character options, and you don't actually have the ability to create what you want. It's all chosen for you already. It doesn't matter. You can't really create like Xenoverse 2. So you guys got scammed, and there will still be idiots that will drop $150 for a collector's edition. But I've proved my point. Flawless Federation, share the video, hit that like button. Perfection wins again. We are out. Peace.